We're here in Spice Alley, got the boys here. We're eating, and today's video is about
Spot a little hottie when I flipped up the shade, looking like a red rice sitting in the driveway. Bottle of Syrah.
Alrighty.
She done pulled up.
How we doing, guys? So today's video is about, let's see, we gotta look at the top comment. I think it's something about making friends, and I'm actually glad because that's the exact video that I wanted to make for you. Can we get a video on how to grow a network for yourself, how to be invited to everything? Okay, yeah. This is the exact video actually that I wanted to make, which I'm excited about because I have not made a video about this. So thank you Brian for asking this question, because I've been wanting to make videos that I haven't made, because I have a whole playlist in the link below of all of my self-development videos I've ever made, and I'm not gonna make the same one twice. So I haven't talked about this one, let's talk about it. The number one thing I can tell you is if you wanna be invited to things, you basically have to figure out why people want you around. The number one thing I can tell you, it's this thing called a primary emotional drive. Basically, what it is everybody that you hang out with has this emotional drive, like a primary emotional drive. And if you can fulfill that emotional drive for them, they will want you around. You could have all the money in the world, you could have materialistic things, those things are great. Those things can solve people's emotional drives. Like if you happen to be wealthy and have a lot of material things. But if you don't, like, most of us college or high school students, whatever, however old you are, just middle class people, the best thing that you can offer is your ears, because what that allows people to do is express their emotions to you. And a lot of people's number one emotion is just like a general feeling of importance. They like to talk about themselves and they like to feel important. So how do you do that? Because it actually isn't as easy as it sounds. The reason being is because you, generally speaking, probably have your own emotional drive, your own drive to talk about yourself, and like for ages and ages. And the number one reason that people don't want you around is because you talk about yourself too much. So the best way to have people in general, not talking about the network yet, but to have people in general want you around is to shut up and let them express their emotions to you. But how do you do that, right? Basically, what you need to do is you need to find a person. You need to actually figure out like a person, a best friend type person that is very clear that you basically tell all your secrets to. Sounds weird, but like, hear me out. You wanna have someone who you can dump your emotional baggage onto, because a lot of stuff happens to you throughout your day, throughout your week, whatever, and you probably can relate to this video. You probably feel a lot of times that you have to splurge how you're feeling to someone, right? And you're like, oh, you won't believe what happened to me today. Or like, you don't believe what this person said to me, or guess what, I just found out this and that. You don't wanna go around dumping that on the various people you meet throughout your day. You should have one, maybe two people that you have created this kind of mutual agreement that you are going to only share your emotional baggage with each other, such that you don't feel the need to do it with other people. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. So the next thing that you want to think about is growing your network. And growing your network, it's kind of like growing a social circle, right? I've done it. Some of my best friends back in the States happen to be like interested in YouTube. Maggie, Gretchen, Emma, Spencer. That's like kind of like a YouTube clique that I've traveled with, Slater and Dane and those guys. And that came about very organically for me. So maybe you don't want a YouTube clique, right? Maybe you just want to be in like a certain social crowd. What you have to understand, guys, is that whatever clique, whatever network you want to be in, whatever social circle you want to be a part of, whatever types of events you want to be a part of, you have to understand that they're already happening. There's already the people that are doing the things that you dream of doing, that are already traveling the world, that are already being invited to the coolest events, the coolest parties. That already exists. Maybe you know exactly who that is for you. Maybe you haven't thought about it a lot. But what you have to think about is, what type of people do I want to be hanging out with? And what types of things are they doing? And who are the people that I need to know to get invited to those things? As an example, maybe you'd like to, maybe you'd like to be like around influencers. Like you want to grow your influencer page, right? So you want to go to places that influencers typically take pictures at a lot. Maybe you like see someone with a drone, or maybe you see like a girl taking bikini pictures with her friends, whatever. What you want to do is basically open them, so like casually, right? You know, something kind of like, hey, you know, what are you guys taking pictures for? Like, oh, you guys do social media, you know, whatever. Whether it's social media or not, you know, kind of comment on what they're doing, compliment them, say like, looks like you guys are doing a great job. And then my trick that I do for like meeting people that I'd like to talk to is after I comment on what they're doing, whatever, and give them a compliment, I act like I'm gonna walk away, and then I stay in the interaction, say, oh, actually, like, you guys are pretty cool, like, what's your name? And that just opens up the conversation. And then from there, all you really have to do is just let them talk about themselves and shut up. It'll grow organically from there. One thing I'll say is, like, you want to go to the places where the people that you want to hang out with the most often go to on a regular basis. So if it's a certain restaurant, go there all the time. Go there once a week. If it's the grocery store, I don't know. If it's like, if you're into cars and you want to go to a car show, go to like that car show that's like once a month or whatever. So put yourself in that situation, and through like just mere exposure effect, you're gonna be around these people, and you just have to essentially be there. And the more they see you, the more you're familiar with them, the more they're like, oh, this person's cool. They will happily invite you into the events that they're already taking place, and there you go. That's pretty much it. So I will be very active in the comments, guys. Let me know what you, if you have any questions on that. Again, I will do a video for Friday on the most liked comment for Friday. I'll do that for you guys. And the last thing I'll say is, when you're with friends, don't expect anything. Just, if there's anything you can take away from this video, it is, you don't ask for anything. Just be someone who gives. And whether it's listening to people or just complimenting people, or, you know, don't be weird about it. Like, obviously you want to share yourself and you want to talk about certain things, but don't go on and on, because nobody gives a shit. Like, some people might, like your best friends, but seriously, like, no, like, people will very happily talk about themselves forever and ever. So I hope that helps you guys. I'm going out tonight. It's 9 p.m. and this video is being uploaded at 10 p.m.
What's up, vloggers?
Oh,
Hey.
yeah. Dave freestyle. Ooh, Dave freestyle.
Lil Yachty and on the beat, Lil Yachty got no fear, Lil Yachty got big care, Lil Yachty go everywhere, yeah. Ooh.
White and Jewish. Drinking fluids.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. Bitches grooving.
This I'm doing.
This he doing.
Yeah, we fooding.
Yeah, we fluent.
Yeah, we shooting.
Yeah, we shooting.
Yeah, we looted.
Yeah,
we looted.
Yeah,
we looted. Hey.
What's your bar? Ending bar.
Spot a little hottie when I flipped up the shade. Looking like a red rice sitting in the driveway. Bottle of Ciroc with her in a Kool-Aid. She done pulled up like I'm getting rid of weight.